Howdy friends, how's everybody doing? Obviously, you know how I do these videos. If you're new to the channel, which we have had a bunch of new subscribers, welcome to the channel. You know, part of the way I do this is I just got up a minute ago, had a late night with Shawn Camp and the boys out in beautiful Leipers Fork, Tennessee, which is about an hour-ish drive. And it is absolutely beautiful. It's like a little Malibu. It's like a hillbilly Malibu. There's a lot of money out there. A lot of celebrities live out there, but it's horse farms and, you know, beautiful rolling hills. This time of year is absolutely stunning to drive out there. And there's a guy out there that kind of revitalized the area and made it just this really cool thing. There's land trust and all kinds of stuff and to protect it. And there's a great venue out there called the Fox Locke. And we went out and played with the Shawn Camp Band last night. If you don't know Shawn Camp, man, he's just a total character. Man, I'm such a lucky dude that every single human being that I get to hang out with is a total unique individual and a total character. They make me laugh, they make me smile, they make me feel good. I've learned a lot from these guys, and they just happen to be some of the greatest talents on the planet, and Shawn Camp's one of them. If you haven't checked out his music, he's written hits that you've heard on the radio for years and years and years. George Strait, Brooks and Dunn, tons of country people. But his original music is just absolutely top-notch craft songwriting. Him and Pat McLaughlin, Big Al Anderson, had a band called the World Famous Headliners with Michael Rose and Greg Morrow. All these things cross-pollinate in Nashville because we all gravitate towards the same great music, you know? And so I'm lucky to be able to play with Shawn. We've played, you know, many gigs together, but we haven't played in the past couple of years together. So we got the band together last night and had a nice sold-out show. Our friend Otis Gibbs came out on his way to Key West. He swung in and hung with us all night, which was awesome to reconnect with him and catch up. A bunch of great friends. Joe Glaser came out. Our friend Jack Johnson came out. There's just a great network of people and community here. But, you know, just going to say we had a great late night with them last night. And so slept in a little bit today. It's beautiful here. You know, I wake up, if I have a little extra time, I think of something that I might want to do and talk about, and I jump in here and I grab the guitar, I set the camera on the tripod to where it's good enough, and I just roll with it. So thanks for being a part of this low production, kind of grassroots, guerrilla style thing that we do here. So that playing obviously was not perfect, but I'm doing what I'm trying to instill in some other musicians that are you know, the guys that are learning, and so I'm saying, don't worry about practicing a bunch of scales and a bunch of stuff, right hand technique. It's all going to come up together. But the thing about that stuff is, any single note playing that you do can be interpreted differently over different chords. So it's all about having the foundation, a tonal center. When you sit down and you play a G chord, that could go a bunch of different ways, right? That could go total major. It could go bluesy. Dominant 7 type vibe there, right? The sound that I really like kind of lives somewhere in between the dominant 7 and the sus sound. Right, where it's like like D minor over G7, right? That's one of my favorite sounds. So that kind of stuff. If you take that apart, D minor 7, C, G7. Right, so that's where all that stuff lives. My point is, have a foundation. Play a chord, then practice single note stuff over a chord or a chord progression or a record, or the ultimate is with other musicians, right? So that's what we're going for. But like, I'm not going to worry about, you know, planning some piece to open up the video with and have some perfect thing. I'm just going to start playing like I would if nobody was watching. So that's kind of what I was doing a minute ago, and going to this kind of like you know, that kind of bluesy thing where it's like a lot of open strings. You're not holding down the big chord. You're just playing the root. I might play G with one finger. I'm just holding G down. Right there. G, no thirds, but then a flat 7. It's all about keeping that foundation going, but then having the freedom to play some single note stuff over that, right? So that's kind of that vibe. But what I wanted to really show you in this little video is I wanted to play a little bit of kind of like that style, or maybe some major stuff, just go through the different sounds. Don't forget, we need to be really emphasizing and ear training for major, minor, dominant 7, and major 7. Don't forget the arpeggio over a G major chord, 1, 3, 5, 1, G major 7, 1, 3, 5, natural 7, G dominant 7, 1, 3, 5, flat 7, G minor, 1, flat 3, 5, 1. So that's major, major 7, dominant 7, and minor, right? Very cool. Here's major. Here's minor. Here's a major riff. Here's a minor, just flat the 3rd. Sorry. Right? Same idea, changing one note. So we don't have to relearn how to play the guitar just to get these different sounds. But you do have to be able to hear it, and that's the big deal. So I want to tell you real quick too, just a teaser here. Don't forget the Uncle Larry GT record comes out May the 1st. It's all happening, and we're going to give you a really clear link to follow. And just listen to me real quick here as I give you the total scoop on what's going on. May 1st, we will be releasing digital downloads will be available to purchase May 1st. Physical CDs will be available to order May 1st. Pre-orders for a double gatefold vinyl LP, matte finish, beautiful custom artwork, high quality 180 milligrams, heavy, nice sturdy records, vinyl records, as well as resealable packages, right? So it's going to be the nice stuff. And so this is the CD artwork that we got back. So this is the in stereo CD artwork. So we got a nice cover. We got the song listings. You can't see that. We've got the track listings. And then we got a nice little, me and Tom both said some nice things about each other and the world of music and our families and things like that. So just to let you know, we're making progress. The CDs are being manufactured right now, as well as the vinyl and everything else. And I wanted to say thanks to a guy that came by and did basically a guitar immersion experience yesterday. I've got a guitar immersion experience tomorrow with my good friend from Miami. I've been doing a lot of guitar immersion experiences. This is a bottle of bourbon that he brought me from Kentucky, made in from Georgetown, Kentucky to the beginning of bourbon, hand bottled in Bardstown, Kentucky by Blue Run Spirits, LLC. Blue Run Kentucky Straight, aged 14 years, bourbon whiskey. What a nice bottle. That was very nice of him. He said this is the shit. And so that was nice of him. We'll have to... I got a couple friends of mine that just moved to the neighborhood. I'm going to start doing some little interviews on this channel too. And I think my first one is going to be a guy named, and I'll let you know really soon who that's going to be. But it's going to be a blast. We're just going to talk about some music stuff, try to shed some light. But watch this. I'm going to play this style, like just to show you how all this stuff's connected. I'm going to do the open G shape, and I'm going to go into each chord shape, the E shape, the D shape, the C shape, the A shape, and the G shape up here. I'm going to go through and play just a little bit of stuff. Now, I'm probably going to make some mistakes, but you're going to get the idea. So if I'm playing that kind of bluesy vibe right in here, A shape. G shape. Now weaving them together. Obviously not perfect, but that's the idea. So you can see. So G, D shape. E shape. Open. C shape. A shape. G shape. So that's how you connect those shapes. And I'm not showing you note for note how to connect these. I want you to see that that's how we're using this. I'm trying to play some of the bass notes so you can see it and hear it too, because the single notes you might not see it as well. If I just blow through a bunch of stuff, you're gonna be like, well, hey, hold on, what shape was that? Now let's do maybe something kind of majory out of those shapes. Major. First position. Open. D shape. Right, then the C shape. A shape. G shape. Sorry. Right? We could do, I kind of did the minor with the blues. It was kind of that dominant 7. I did some minor pentatonic stuff. But the minor, that's a little example of just how to flow through some of those chords. But I want to stress, and I'll be doing, of course, we'll be doing more videos, but I just want to shed a little light on the importance of just not noodling around. I mean, and you might say this is noodling around, but there's a chord center there, and that's the difference. If I play this, E7. Staying in the realm of that vocabulary and trying to say something, and more on the language thing to come. But guys, check out all the links below. If you haven't subscribed and you're on this channel, and I hate to say this, but I would love to get to 80,000 followers, and I think that's going to happen real soon. I'd love to get to 100,000, because no matter what we're doing, we like to have a goal. But we're developing an amazing community. I was talking with Otis Gibbs about this last night, and man, it's inspiring. You guys, we talk about this when we get together. This is a big deal for us. So subscribe if you haven't. Hit the tip jug if you're getting something out of these videos and you're not doing the lessons or the immersion experiences or the courses or anything like that, because that really helps us stay motivated. I've been sending everybody a nice personal thank you, and if I haven't done that, let me know. I do read all the comments. I might not respond to all of them, but I try to get to them if I can. There's some that have been, some comments that have been needing a response to for a long time, and I need to sit down and take some thought to compose a nice response to those, because there's some pretty deep stuff that gets thrown down on these comments. And so, well, you know who you are. Thanks a million. I don't know why I'm holding this remote control, because that's for a whole different camera. But anyway, guys, thank you so much. I'm looking forward to a great weekend, and we'll see you guys real soon. All right, thanks a bunch. See ya.